speaker we have, so who can give an overall his experience and his insights on the building a real-time weather dashboard in Microsoft Fabric. So I heartily welcome Mr. Suparna Babu. So he is going to take the session for 1 hour. So hi Babu, good afternoon.
Hi Lanka, hi Shashi, hi Rajendra, good afternoon. Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon,
Yeah,
sir.
over to you, Babu.
Yeah,
It's my
sure.
pleasure to welcome you all to the Global Power Platform and Agentic Bootcamp Vizag, India. Today, we are honored to have with us Mr. Inturi Suparna Babu, a Microsoft Fabric community user and a specialist in data engineering at LTI Mindtree. He is a highly respected contributor in the Microsoft Fabric community, known for his deep expertise in data engineering, real-time analytics, and modern data solution using the Platform ecosystem. We are excited to learn from his experience and practical knowledge. Sir, welcome, sir. You can
Yeah,
start.
thanks Shashi. Thanks DAC team for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Let me share my screen. Mm,
Yes, it's visible, Babu. You can
yeah,
continue.
thank you. So let me put it on presentation mode. Yeah, fine. So thank you all. Thanks for joining with us this afternoon. So I know you all are went for lunch, just you are in a sleeping mode, but let's do this session very interactive, not one side one. So in between I am asking some questions. Please respond for the questions in the chat box. Fine. So now this is something 7th Global Power Platform and Agent Bootcamp. So organized by Data Analytics Group, Vizag. And in this, I am going to walk you through a real-time intelligence in the Microsoft Fabric. So moving on to the further slide. First, before jumping into the session, let me give you a brief intro about me. I'm a BTech graduate from JNTU. I do have around total 7+ years of experience in data and analytics field, and I am the chief creator of NextGen Data Aspirants community. So, and currently I am an active community super user, and this year also I renewed my super user status, and I do have certified in PL 300, DP 600, and DP 700. And currently I am working as a data engineering specialist in LTM, and these are my skills set, and I am expertise in retail, e-commerce, and energy banking domains. Fine. Now moving on to the further slide. So before stepping into the session, so it's my way of teaching. So if you ask me, wherever if I take the session, just I will start my session with one motivation. So here I took, I hope you all know who is this. So can you all confirm me in the chat box who is this person? Every Indian would know this person. Just I am giving it 30 seconds of time. Can you all confirm who is this? Dhoni. Okay. Okay, Dhoni, MS Dhoni, very good. So Gangadhar, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Fine. Now, if you ask me, see, here there is a motivation. It's important to learn and not repeat the same mistakes. What's done is done. So it means that, see, it's not only about your professional life or any certification or any hike, not with respect to professional life. It will applicable for everyone, personal, professional, and every life. So if you are in personal life also, if you did a mistake, and from that mistake you can learn something. So in future, don't repeat the same mistake. Why? Because already you done the same mistake in the past. So that's why this is some one tiny motivation from my point of view. So why I brought this example, if you all remember, currently T20 World Cup is happening. That's why I got my mind into thought bring this MS Dhoni. Even though MS Dhoni is not playing, but he did lot of things for Indian cricket team. Fine. Moving on to the further slide. Mm, just a minute. See, before jumping into the actual session, So I would like to know how familiar you are with Microsoft Fabric real-time intelligence. See, if you are a beginner in chat box, you can share this thumbs up symbol. If you are intermediate, you can share this symbol, or else if you are advanced, share this icon, or else if you are expert, already you are working in real-time projects, then you can share this smiley. Just I would like to see your responses in chat box. Just a minute. Okay, Anusha, she is a beginner, very good. See, 28 people are there in the call. I need at least 10 responses. Bia, Jayant, very good. Shiva, very good. Very good. Okay, fine. So, Cherita, okay, very good, fine. Thank you. So now, so after seeing your responses, I can conclude you all are beginner in the real-time intelligence. Fine. Moving on to the further slide. Just a minute. So this, what is today's this session agenda? So in this session, so first, what is this real-time intelligence? And I would like you walk you through the some theoretical part, and later I can demonstrate you about what is this real-time intelligence architecture and why do we need this RTI, real-time intelligence. So is there any significant necessary? Already we have traditional Power BI report or some other Looker, Tableau reports are there. And then in spite of that, why do we need this real-time data processing? And followed by last, I can go through the demo. So demo part will taking more time. So moving on to the further slide. See now here, if you ask me, so this is the real-time intelligence architecture here. So this is Microsoft documentation architecture. See, please keep in mind that this is Microsoft documentation architecture. So here if you see, these are all data sources. See here if you see this Apache Kafka, SQL, Azure HD inside some partner loads. These are all partner loads. And here, so by using the event stream, they will process the data, and by using the event house, they will process the data, and they will build a report, real-time dashboard, not Power BI dashboard. See, Power BI dashboard is different and real-time dashboard is different. Those both are having two different use cases. So we will build the report in the real-time dashboard, and on top of the real-time dashboard, let's say there is a sales 1 million, or else there is a temperature. If any temperature is go beyond the 20 degrees or 22 degrees, immediate you need to get an alert. Then by using this reflex button, you can use the activator and you can get alerts in your email or Teams channel. So this and all, where this data is storing, the data is storing in OneLake. So Microsoft Fabric by default, it will support by OneLake. OneLake is nothing but like your OneDrive. How your O365 will have OneDrive. So for Fabric, I can relate this OneLake with OneDrive of your email. Fine. Moving on to the further slide. Now, why we need RTA? Okay, so right before stepping into the session, I took a snapshot from Google Map. Let me show that to you. So by seeing this, can anyone tell me here, actually see, I'll tell you, this is from Bangalore. I took this from Bangalore. It's from KR Circle to Majestic. If anyone from Bangalore, they will know what is this KR Circle and Majestic. Actually, I plan to travel from KR Circle to Majestic, okay? So here, if you see, some portion of the road, it is showing blue color, okay, fine. And some portion of the road, it is showing yellow color, fine. And again, some portion of the road, it is showing red color. So what is mean that, so nowadays, I believe who are all in the call, everyone is using the Google Maps. Okay, fine. So this blue is nothing but here less traffic or no traffic. So you can go without any brakes. You can go without any brakes. And if you come to the yellow here, it's a moderate traffic. It means it's a medium size of traffic. You can go in some kind of slowness. You need to apply some brakes. And while coming to the red color here, jam packed. It means here we have full traffic jam. So that's why Google Map, how these Google Maps are working, in the back end, it is working by the real-time data. Even though, of course, Google Maps is a product of Google, so they will not use Microsoft Fabric. I do agree for that. But back end, they are using real-time intelligence. The concept is here. I'm talking about concept. They are using the real-time intelligence. Okay, fine. So for now, let me tell you. See, this is traffic navigation, and now I would like to see what all other examples, what are other examples you are going to give based on this explanation. What are other examples in your mind? Just I would like to see couple of responses in the chat box. Come on, team. Anusha, Bia, Arshiva, Charita, Gangadhar, Bhavya. Come on. Just think or think yourself, like how I brought this example. There are, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. 10 minutes app delivery is very good. Excellent, Anusha. Excellent. See, in meantime, you can give the examples. I'll tell you one example. Actually, 10-minute app deliveries. That's why I came to, I remember one thing. So when Satya Nadella visited Bangalore for AI tour, I went to that tour. Okay. So actually, in the keynote, he played a video. Okay. I really impressed that actually. So, if you are ordering anything from Instamart or Instamart especially, so Instamart is exclusively using the Microsoft Fabric to track their deliveries and to deliver their groceries or vegetables on time within the 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So this is happening because they are using the back end, this Microsoft Fabric. This is one example. Officially, they broadcasted into their Microsoft AI tour. Just I came into my mind and Uber. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now let's take the next one. So just a minute. The next one is sports streaming. If you see now, so now we are seeing the not IPL, CL T20, T20 World Cup. So World Cup is also like, if you ask me, this is also like a real-time streaming. So you are directly watching the live streaming. How it is possible? It's because of real-time data processing. And the next one is online shopping, like how Anusha is mentioned. So 10-minute delivery, 5-minute delivery, how it is possible? But because of this real-time intelligence. Fine. Now let's moving on to the further slide. Now this is my weather pipeline architecture. Here if you see, this is, I draw this architecture. Here if you see in this example, for this use case, I took Bengaluru, India, because I am based out of Bangalore. So this is, by using this weather connector, I'll pull the data. Later, I'll create a event house. Okay, and by using the event stream, I'll process this data to event house. On top of the event house, by using some KQL queries, I'll build the real-time dashboard. Fine, this is all about real-time weather, this data pipeline architecture. Now, let's jump into the demo. I think now it's a demo time. Fine. Now here, just a minute. Okay, fine. So now here, if you see, this is my Fabric environment. See, first of all, make sure that you should have a Fabric trial account. So if you don't have trial account, it's very hard to create the Fabric workloads. Okay, see here, if you see, I have my trial enabled, and let me go to see my workspaces. Here already there is a workspaces, RTA workspaces I created. So RTA real-time intelligence, WS stands for workspace. Fine. Now, first, what is my objective? First, I'll create a lake house. Just click on new item. So once if you click on new item, on the right side of your screen, it will show a one window. So here you will get all items. See here, visualize the data, get data, and mirror the data, and store the data, and analyze the data. A lot of workloads are there, and lot more in the pipeline. Fine. Now here, first, what is my objective? My objective is I need to create the event house. So let me search for event. So the moment I type event, so here you can see three options: event stream, okay, event house, and event stream. So first let me create the event house. If I click on this, now it's opening window. So now here, let me rename this as a weather event house, EH. See, those who are working in real time, they will know this terminology. So everywhere you are working, it's very, very important for real time. So EH stands for event house, LH stands for lake house, WH stands for warehouse. Like this, DF stands for data flow. Like that, it's easily we can recognize. Let's say in future there is a fresher onboarded in your project. How they will identify that this kind of wording terminology. Let's click on create. So the moment I click on create, now what it is happening in the back end, so it is provisioning me event house to whom? For me. Who is asked? Me. So I asked to create a event house. So in the back end, it is created one event house. Fine. Let me skip this tour. Okay. So this is how event house user interface will look like. Okay. This is how event house user interface will look like. Fine. Now let me take a duplicate tab. So let this is keep as is. Let this keep as is. Now here what I'll do, let me go here. Let me go to my RTI workspace. So in this what I'll do. So now if you go and see as per our architecture diagram, the next thing is we need to create a event stream. Okay. The next thing is we need to create a event stream. Let's search for event stream. Now this time directly you can select event stream. Okay. So weather data ES. ES stands for event stream. Let's click on create. Fine. Now it's started creating the event stream. So let it load it. Cool. It's loading. See, this is how user interface will look like. See, if you see event stream user interface will look like very simple. So it will have, see here, if you see, there are only 3 options. If you see connect data and use sample data and use custom endpoint, these are, you have only these 3 options. Fine. Now what I will do, so here in the add source or else from here also you can connect. So click on this drop down. So connect to a data source. The same 3 options. If you see, whatever the 3 options available here, the same 3 options available here. So now let's click on connect data sources. Sorry. Fine. Now once if I click on the connect data sources, for the very first time you are seeing this window. For the very first time you are seeing this window here. If you see, it's a recommended sources. These 2 are the recommended sources: Azure Events Hub and Azure IoT Hub, Internet of Things Hub. Okay. But if you want to build the, if you want to view the more connectors, then what you need to do? Simply go and click here. Once if you click here, see there are how many connectors are there. See, and these connectors, see how Microsoft is very brilliant. So these connectors, they are segregated into some tracks like Microsoft sources, okay, databases. Let me uncheck this, and Azure events, fine, Fabric events, fine, and public feeds. So now if you see from under the public feeds, now you will get 2 open connectors. One is HTTPS. It's not like nothing but by using the REST APIs, you can pull any data into the Microsoft Fabric. And the second one is, this is the real-time weather connector. Actually, when I was explored, it's in the preview stage. Now it's in general availability. Fine. So what here it is telling, so here they are telling ingest live weather data for selected city into event stream, including temperature, okay, fine, humidity and wind speed. So we can ingest this kind of data, fine. So what we will do, okay, let's click on connect. The moment I click on connect, see now here you can see a one map. This map is supported by the Microsoft Azure. This map is supported by the Microsoft Azure. Okay, fine. Now, so how I can find the, so in this example, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to pull the 5 to 6 major locations from the Bangalore. Okay, so in that case, so here there is a option called search button. So in the search button, let's say first let me select electronic city, because everyone is aware of this electronic city. Okay, so even though if they are not from Bangalore, they will aware of electronic city. So I took this electronic city. So let me copy this, and here let me paste it here, and in the same way here let me rename this source. I'll tell you why I'm renaming this source later. So electronic city, I will put electronics underscore city. Okay, fine. So now everything is ready. See, from weather connector, we are pulling the data by using the event stream, and we captured the data. And how it is capturing, keep in mind that it's not about based on the location, it is not capturing, it is capturing based on the latitude and longitude. Here if you see, latitude and longitude are there. Fine. Now let's click on next. Okay, fine. So now it is asking to review plus connect. So it is asking me to review the details. So everything is fine. Okay, see here there is some warning is there. Your use of this connector is subjected to the applicable Azure Maps product team may only be used within the Microsoft Fabric only. Okay, so this is developed for only Microsoft Fabric. You don't go and use this connector in some other databases or some other things. Okay, fine. Now let's click on add. The moment I add, now this is how event stream user interface. Okay. Now here, if you see, this is the user interface of event stream. Okay. Now, see, actually here it is taking UTC time. Okay. Here it will take UTC time. Now, let me tell you. This is description, partly sunny. Okay, in electronic city, sunny, and the temperature here. See, it's in the JSON format, array, row and array format. So it's in the array format. I'll tell you how we can extract the data from this. And this is relative humidity. Okay, fine. In the same way, see in the wind section, what is the wind direction and wind description, the wind speed. So wind direction, I think SSW means south to something southwest. Okay, in the same way, wind gesture, visibility, what is the road visibility, cloud ceiling, pressure, and wind temperature, perception. See here, if you see temperature summary, for the past 6 hours, this is the temperature. Like this at the end, if you see date, sorry, not date, is this daytime. Is this the daytime? Yes, why? Because I am taking this session daytime and the IST time 2:24. And this is the location longitude and latitude. And this is the location name. Fine. In the same way, what I'll do, I'll quickly pull 5 to 6 locations. So again, if you want to pull the data, click on this drop down, connect to data sources. Okay. Click new and click public feeds. Let's click on connect. Now here, this time let me take Kangeri. So now I took Kangeri. So Kangeri is like, if you are from Hyderabad, Kangeri is the west side, like your Patancheru or like some other place from Hyderabad. Kangeri, okay, fine. Okay, next, add. See, the second one is added here, if you see. Now I'll click here. Let me click on refresh. Now, this time, once the refresh is completed, automatically I would like to see here 2 rows of data. Why 2 rows of data? Here I have 2 connectors. One is from Electronic City and one is from Kangeri. So here if you see, there is a temperature difference. In Electronic City, if you see 30 degrees. Here, 29.7 degrees. Fine. Now, in the same way, let me add another location also. Go here, click on new, public feeds. And meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to drop your all questions in chat box. At the end of the session, I'll answer all of your questions. And the next location, I'll take Kerpuram, Krishna, because Krishna Rajapuram is from eastern side. Krishna Raja. It is showing some Tamil. Like, let me type Kerpuram. Okay, let me type now. Raja. Okay. Krishna Rajapuram. These are all from Tamil Nadu. Okay, fine. Let me take Marathalli. Okay, let me take Marathalli. Okay, fine. Let me put the name here. Let me rename it and let me click on next. Let me add it. Now this time I added Marathalli. Okay. So let me add 3 more sources. Let me go through the connected data sources. And here click on new public feeds. Again click on connect. This time let me go to the north side. Let me take Yeshwantpur. Yes. Yeshwantpur, Bangalore. Okay. Okay. Click on next. Click on add. Let me refresh. Meantime, it will refresh. And again, let me go and pull 2 more data sources. Now, south, north, east, west completed. Okay. Now here, click on public feeds. Here, now let me take Banashankari, south. Okay. Fine. And let me take Banashankari and copy this name, paste it here, and let me rename the new source. Okay. Okay, fine. Let me click on next, add. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll add our last thing, last source, connect to data source. Click on new, public feeds, click on connect. Now this time, let me take Majestic. Yes, Majestic, center of the Bangalore city. Okay, Majestic. If you don't know what is this Majestic, Majestic is a central bus stand from Bangalore. Like in your Hyderabad, how MGBS. Okay, fine. So Majestic. Fine. Next, I'll click on add. Let me refresh the preview. Let me drop down. So here what I'll do, I'll put this to, okay, let me put like this. This is how your connectors is connected from this one to this one. I agree. It's not visual. See here, if you ask me, Electronic City, Kangeri, Marthalli, Yeshwantpur, Banashankari, and Majestic, and it is connected to the event data. So here, if I drag up here, so here you will see all the details. Here, if you see all the details, but there is a problem. What is the problem here? The problem is all the data except a few columns. It is in the JSON format, like array format. So how we can extract? Let me show you. Before that, let me add the data source to this. Click on this. So once if you click on this, no, from here we can add. So from this add destination drop down, select event house. Why is I'm telling you event house? Already we created a event house. If you remember, we created this event house. So select this event house. So destination name event house. Okay, let me put this weather event house. Workspace is RTI workspace, clear, and event house. See, already we created this Bangalore weather event house. Select this and KQL database. By default, when we create this event house, it will create a KQL database. So here, Bangalore event house, here, see already KQL database is created, but table is not created. If you remember, just we created the event house. We are not created any table. Fine. So we can go with new table. So here, so see here, if you see, there is a option called create new. So click on create new. Now, weather data. Fine. Click done. Now table is created. Input format JSON, because this data is in the JSON format. Fine. Now click save. But there is error. Why there is error? We are not established connection between these two. So just simply on this circle and hover here, make a connection. Fine. Okay, but before that, I need to clean this data. How I can clean this data? Just a minute. See here, if you on hover on this thread, there are two options: insert a node or delete this edge. insert a node or this edge. So just click on this insert node. Once if you click on this insert node here, you will find aggregate, expand, filter, group by, join, manage fields and union. There are a lot of options which you can do for your analysis. But here I will not go with any aggregate, expand or anything. Just I'll go with manage fields. Click this manage fields. Okay, fine. So once if you click this manage fields, just a minute, let me click on this pencil icon. Once if you click on this manage, okay, this is manage field. Let me rename this as a data cleaning. Okay, data cleaning. Fine. Now once if I renamed it, click on this add field. Once if you click on this add field, let me see. Okay. So here select fields. What fields you are going to select? So the very first thing is I need to brought the location name. Okay. Once location name is completed, see, click add. See, one column is added. Next, here I'll go. Now this time what I'll do, from the location, I'll extract the latitude and longitude. Let me select this latitude and longitude. Now here, just a minute. First let me extract latitude, or else let me extract both in the same time. Okay, fine. Latitude and longitude, let me click on add. Fine. Now let me go to add field. This time what I'll do, I'll directly extract this direct columns, date time, description, description and some relative humidity, then followed by cloud cover. Okay. Is it daytime or something? Okay, let me add all this. Okay, see, almost 6 to 7 columns are added. Fine. Now what I'm going to do is from the temperature, I'll extract the temperature. So just select this temperature value. Under the temperature value means is the temperature. Okay. So now let's rename this as a temperature. Okay. Rename this as a temperature. Fine. And if you would like to change the data type, by clicking this, you can change the data type. See, these are the supported data type for this. Because I will go with as it is and let me add this. Fine. Now, let me click on add field. Again, I will add couple of fields from temperature, fine, real field temperature, dew point. And from wind, what I'll do, I would like to see wind direction. Description, in the description we will get wind direction. Okay, so see, already if you remember we added a description column, that's why it is throwing an error. So let me rename this wind direction. So it's wind direction. Okay, fine. Next, from the same wind drop down, this time I'll take the wind speed value, means from the wind speed, this is the wind speed value. Okay, now this is wind speed. Okay, add. Now in the same way, let's see who are remaining things. Wind gusture, visibility value. Okay, cloud ceiling, let's see in the cloud ceiling, pressure, upper end temperature summary, past 6 hours temperature. Okay, let minimum maximum. Okay, both are there here. Okay, so let me take past 6 hours temperature, minimum past 6 hours minimum temperature, past temperature. Okay, let me copy this. Let me add this. Again, I'll add one more last field. From the temperature summary, past 6 hours maximum temperature. This time this is max. Fine. So we added almost around about 10 columns. Fine. Let me click on save. Once if you click on save, now let's refresh. Click on refresh. Once if you click on refresh, now initially how you see the data in a JSON format, now you will see the data in a proper structured table format. See, Here if you see, it's in a proper structured table format. Okay, see location name. See, even though user interface is not looks good, but it is telling latitude, this longitude, date time, description. This is relative humidity, cloud seal, daytime. This is wind direction, and where is temperature? This is one. I think we are not pulled that. Here there is a temperature. Fine. Okay, fine. So that's fine. So now everything is set. Now here if you see, everything is set. I loaded the data into weather stream and I cleaned the data and now ready for streaming. Now ready for streaming. Once if you feel everything is ready, just click on this publish. Once if you click on this publish, then the data will be loaded to the event house. So now what I'll do, click on publish. So now it's accepting the thing and successfully published. But even though if it is published, it will take some time to reflect the data. See here, if you see everywhere in every connector loading, 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 and here also if you see loading. Here, if the publish is successful, you will see a notification like that. I think it's live. Let's see. So meantime, we will go to the another tab. Let me open KQL database. So how you can open? Just click on this database. Okay. Once if you click on this database, now this KQL, see here, as of now, there is no tables. As of now, there is no tables. So let me refresh. So meantime, let me go and see here. So it will take couple of minutes time. It will take couple of minutes time. So here what I'll do, let me refresh this. Okay, fine. So it is still loading. Let's wait. Error found. Okay, fine. Let's see what is the error. Failed to create data source weather due to the following long running operation failed. Add stream analytics has validation input to DST weather house. Please only alphanumeric identifiers. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me go to the edit mode. Let me select this. Let's wait. It's loading the data. Wait. So meantime, let me refresh here. Here there is no tables. Fine. So here, okay, I think date time data type is wrong. Okay, we'll change that. Date time data type is actually it is showing string. Let me change this to date time. Fine. Let me save. Okay, let me check other data types also. Okay, this is everything. Everything is fine. So now let me cross verify once. Okay, the data type is date. Okay, fine. Now let me publish it. So let me click on publish. Now let's see how it will happen this time. I think it's because of some date time. Successfully published. Okay, let's wait. So any questions meantime in the chat box? Live
Yes,
driver.
sir, we have a few questions.
Yes.
What is the difference between get data and prepare data in event stream?
Prepare data means after getting the data, you are preparing the data. But getting data means itself not on the event stream, in wherever you go in every database, just you are loading the data. It's a normal terminology. Okay, fine. So visualize the report.
And I need to set up the real-time data read and also visualize in report from Styline ERP.
Style in ERP. For that, there is a custom connectors are there. Well, I'm walking you through the starting of the session. There is a custom endpoint. I hope if you go through that custom endpoint, you can do that. But anyhow, you can check the supported connectors. you can check the supported connectors. So right after this session, I'll share this link in the chat box. You can please go through this documentation. So here you will get the what are the supported connectors. Here you will get the what are the supported connectors. Fine. I'm transcribing this call with my, okay, this is not a question. Okay, fine. Okay, team,
What
it's
is Event Hub, sir?
event hub.
Yes, sir.
Event hub is nothing but wherever your data will be stored. Event hub. Let's say, let me tell you in the layman terminology, uh, uh, AA hub, or else there is a, if I would like to tell you on layman example, what I'll tell you layman example, Cine hub, Cine hub. So what is Cine hub means? Wherever some in the there are a lot of films are there, that Cine hub like this in the event hub means it will process the events data. I mean real time data, where the your real time data you will get it. Okay, fine. Let me refresh. It's taking more time. Just a minute. Still it's failing. Why it's failing? Let me see the inactive. Status is inactive. Okay, fail to update the data source, weather event house. Mm, it's still getting error, Kusto Bangalore weather house. So just a minute, let me go to the edit mode. Just a minute. So event house, destination name, I think Bangalore weather. Let me take this name. Mm, go here. Okay, KQL database, Bangalore weather event house, input file, JSON. Okay, everything is correct. Let me save this. Schema mismatch. Okay, view. There is a schema mismatch. Location name generated by the transform logic. KQL table. Schema mismatch. JSON. Okay. Let me go here. Latitude, longitude. Okay. Date time clear. Description relative humidity. Mm, let me go here. Let me see the relative humidity. Relative humidity 36. Okay. Relative humidity, cloud cover. I think cloud cover is something issue. Just a minute. Viewpoint. Cloud cover is 123. Okay. Here. Okay. Same daytime is daytime. Okay. Temperature, wind direction, wind speed, fast 6 hours. So everything was same. Then why it is okay? I'll do one thing. I'll remove few columns. I'll remove few columns. Wind speed. I'll remove few columns. So I'll keep these columns. Let's save. And here RTA Bangalore weather workspace, Bangalore weather data. Okay. So let me close this. Okay, let me publish this. Here, let me go to the Lake KQL database. Here actually there are no tables. Successfully published. Let's wait.
Yes, sir. Meanwhile, we have a question.
Yeah.
Why can't we use AI here?
Here also we have, but for my trial license, there is no, the Copilot is not available. So here, if you see in KQL, uh, somewhere you will see the here Copilot pane, because for this I don't have that thing. Once if I got the table here, let me show that to you. Once if I got the table here, let me show that to you. Temperature, okay. Let's wait. And is there any questions?
No, sir. And
Because
guys, if you have any questions, you can unmute and you can speak.
okay, is it because of you have underscore name maybe underscore? Let's see. Now it's publishing. Once if data is loaded, okay, there are some error with that past 6 months temperature, fine. See, now it is activated. Now here if you see, it is activated. See now it's in the all, everything is in the activated. Now let's go back to the event house. Let's refresh. So once if I refresh, now here, mhm, it is not loading any table. Event house, okay. Ideally, it should display event house. Wondering it is successful, then I am not getting the data. I think it's because of lag. Let's see. Let me refresh again. See, it's because of some lag. Fine. That's fine. Leave it. Okay. So now here, see, I got this data. Once if I click the data, so now here if you see currently there is data from Marthali only. Meantime, it will load. Let me refresh the data. If you get the refresh the data, see here I got the data for only this location, only for one location. So it is, there is some lag, some lag, no problem, just it will load. There is, as present, we got only one row of data, one row of data. Now I got electronic city data. I'm not sure this afternoon, it is also went for lunch and behaving like sleepy. Behaving like it's sleepy. At least it's if it load 3 to 4 rows of data, then we will go and build the dashboard. Okay. Okay, fine, no problem. Let it loaded. So meantime, what I'll do, so from here, if you would like to build a dashboard, so simply you can click on this real-time dashboard. You can click on this real-time dashboard. So now I'll rename this as Bangalore weather RT dashboard. Okay, the workspace is this. Now let me click create. Once if I click create, now it will load a dashboard page. See, now it will load a dashboard page. Fine. Sorry. Now what I'll do, so here I would like to see this temperature data in map, in our Azure maps. Click on this edit. Once if you click on this edit, now here I will make this take 100. This is KQL query. Just let me click on run. Once if I click on run, now here I'll get the data. So in the visual, see, someone is asked, why can't we see here I have Copilot, but I don't have the Copilot capacity license. That's why it should not work here. So from here, what I'll do, so from, if you would like to select any table, so from here, drop down, select, so scroll down, see here, like our Power BI, here we have table, bar chart, column chart, area chart, line chart, and this stat is like your old card in Power BI, if I can relate, this multi-stat is like a multi-row card. Okay, this pie chart, lot of charts are there. Fine. Now let me directly go and take map. Here there is a map. Okay, if I take the map here, now here what I'll do. So in this location, define location by latitude, longitude. Define location by latitude. That's why it is showing somewhere in the map. So select latitude, longitude. In the latitude column, you can select latitude. Fine. In the longitude column, you can select longitude column. Fine. So now the weightage is not relative humidity. I would like to see the weightage based on the temperature. Where is temperature? Here we have temperature. So now let me move it up. So if I drop down, so now here if you see, currently as of now we got the only for 2 locations data. Okay, 2 locations data. I think this is electronic city. This is some other location. Let's click on apply changes. Before apply changes, let me rename this tile. Temperature by location. Okay, fine. Now let's click on apply changes. See, now it pulled all the locations data. See, it took some time, but that's fine, no problem. See here, see Kangeri location. Okay, why it is to Kangeri? Ideally it should show. Okay, label column is Kangeri, size column is temperature. Okay, fine. This is Kangeri. Here if you see, this is I think Marathalli. This is Electronic City. This is Majestic. And this is Banashankari. And here if you see, this is Yashwantpur. So how would you know what is these colors? How would you know? So if you go to the Microsoft documentation, here somewhere they mentioned regarding these colors. Somewhere they mentioned regarding these colors. Compare implement version. Okay, so in the event stream, just let me go to the weather data. Somewhere it's there. Okay, fine. I'll share that link with you later. I'll share that link. So based on this color location, so this is how temperature will look like. Fine. Okay, this is map. Now if I would like to add one more tile, how I can add? Click on this new tile. Fine. Now here, just write a query. Bangalore weather data. Take 100. Take 100 means limit 100 in your SQL. So it will take a top 100 rows. See, now the data is fully loaded. Okay, the data is fully loaded. How I can add visual? Click on this add visual. Fine. So from here now, this time what I'll do, I would like to see multistat. Multistat. So here, here there is a temperature. Okay, here this is the temperature or some what it is here. Location name. Actually, it is longitude. Here I would like to see the temperature. See from just a minute. From this is data, label column is location name, fine. And from value column, you can select temperature. See, now this is the temperature. Okay, now actually I would like to tell you one thing here. Here we can apply some conditional formatting. How I can apply? Here if you see conditional formatting is there. Click on add rule, click on infer, this pencil icon. If the temperature is greater than 30 degrees, okay, I would like to see red color and the icon is sad icon. Okay, fine. Let me save. So in the same way, if I will add one more rule. Click on this pencil icon. If the temperature is less than 30, for example, green, and the icon is like a smiley icon, happy. I think, okay, we will do less than or equal to. Okay, fine. So this is how we can apply conditional formatting also. Now, I no need to rename this style. Let me click on apply changes. Let me adjust this height. See, based on this temperature, it is showing that. Okay, now let me quickly add one more tile. Click on new tile and let me take Bangalore weather data. Take 100. Click run. Fine. Now let me click on add visual. Okay, now this time I'll go and add column chart. I'll go and add column chart. So here what I would like to see in the column chart, in the x-axis location name, very good, and y-axis latitude longitude is not correct. Let me take temperature. Okay, let me take temperature and location name, latitude, longitude, relative humidity. Let me take temperature and relative humidity. In the legend is at the bottom. So here if you see relative humidity, temperature, partially sunny, temperature. So it's based on cloud and sun, partially sunny, partially sunny. Okay, now let me rename this as a location wise temperature and or humidity. Or humidity means relative humidity. Okay, fine. Let me apply changes. Now let me put this. Okay, let me put this here, and I will add one more last slide. Bangalore weather data. Take 100. Let me run this. Let me quickly add one more tile. Let's say, for example, let me take multi-start. So in the multi-start this time, I would like to see location-wise description. Description means, so Electronic City is partially sunny, Yeshwanthpur cloudy and sunny. Even though it is taking some multiple cards, actually we cannot accommodate all the cards. So here, let me increase the size. If you would like to increase, you can increase, but it should be max 5 into 5. Okay, so let me increase 5 into 5. So let me click save. Let me adjust this. Let's see. Okay, let me minimize to the 4 into 4. 4 into 2. Apply. Where is this? Okay. See, this is how. See, here the dashboard is built. So first save this. Click on save. Okay. Once if you save, okay, once if you save, see the dashboard is successful. So now we'll do one cross verification. Let me just simply go to Google. Here I would like to see the temperature. Okay. Let me click on the temperature. So for which location I would like to see? I would like to see Electronic City. Let me type here. Electronic City temperature.
Hi, sir.
23
We have few.
degrees. Even though there is some description, actually not this. Actually, this is day temperature. Yes, you can go ahead, Seshi. Meantime,
Yes, sir.
you can go ahead. If any questions, I'll answer.
No, sir. You can take for 2 minutes, sir.
Just I'm taking the Electronic City. Okay. Electronic City, what is the current temperature? 31 degrees. So here also 20. There is some slight difference. If you ask me, it's a very tiny difference. So 31, almost 1.3 degree difference. See, exactly our Microsoft Fabric weather connector working like your exact data, like in this weather MSN weather, how it is we are pulling the same data here also we are getting there is some slight changes. Okay, Shashi, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this session.
Hi, Babu. Thank you so much for giving the session. And it's in between you got some glitch, but that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. That's common in every work. That's common,
Every
but
time.
we need
Yes,
to
yes.
debug the issue. You need to go further.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Babu. Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a good day to you.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting session by Babu. So next we have a very good session on automating the